the villain is out of power. Helene
Ooh,
had he talked shit to Helene, and Helene said, "Fuck you, I got something for
Helene
your
talk
ass."
back.
Helene talked.
Helene whooped his ass. So the villain is recovering right now from that ass whooping that he got from Helene. So we are all
dang.
high as fuck today.
Yep.
It was accidental.
This is another meeting of
It
the
was
High Council.
it was
You,
on
you,
purpose accidentally.
yeah, you mispronounce incidental or purposeful.
Right.
Yeah.
Though that too. I am your
Coincidence.
host for tonight. My name is Gilbert. I am the Angry IT Nerd, and I am joined with my regular co-hosts, Gambit and Gretchen, and our special guest, the most beautiful man in the Villains Guild. Oh yes.
I thought you were going to say the highest.
Probably,
That
well,
too.
I don't know about the highest. I mean, hey, you got
We're,
competition.
we're.
You got
I believe
competition
you.
on myself
I
and
believe
Gambit
you.
right here, so I
You,
don't
me,
know about
and
that.
I believe you, me, and Angry may be in direct competition right now, but
Right.
that's beside the point.
We need a
But
meeting.
anyway, so let's go around and Gretchen. We'll start with Gretchen. Gretchen, say hello.
Um,
Since you're looking
hello.
so beautiful tonight.
Thank you for translating slutty into beautiful, but that works. I'm okay with either one. Hi, I guess. I'm the villain's you resident slut. Cool. Nice to meet you.
Did you
Next.
get a
Alright.
title that I wasn't aware of?
Okay, that was great.
I did not. I mean, she's okay with it, so I guess
So hey,
I don't know what.
we got to
I
roll
don't know
with
Slut.
what's
it. So we
happening
roll with it.
anymore.
Look, there are some trans women that don't like to be called dude. There are some women that don't like to be called slut. I look at it as a term of endearment.
All right, we'll look at it as a term of endearment.
Thank you.
So
Fair
moving on
enough.
to Gambit. Gambit, say hello. How's it going, man?
Hi. Hi.
Yes,
There.
yes, we are.
I love doing the Luther voice. Hi.
I was thinking more like Joker, like when he pulls off the mask, like, hi.
Hi.
I used to have a guy that worked for me at Subway. He was like 18 years old, and this was like 10 years ago. And he was so socially awkward. It was so adorable that he would on the drive-through headset, he would be like, "Greetings and salutations. Thank you for coming to Subway. What can I get for you?" And I was like, "Dude, I am in love with that, but please don't do that anymore."
Right.
Like
All
that
right.
that is awesome, but I can't have you saying that to us. Quick,
Yeah.
simple.
Funny. As funny as that is, that's a little bit unprofessional. So now, move to our special guest here tonight, Dave. Dave the Viking, the most beautiful man in the guild. What is going on, Dave? Say hello to everybody.
Well, welcome to Super Stoner Sunday.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He's
Just
not wrong.
saying. Not wrong.
Like, once a quarter, we do this same group. Super Stoner Sunday. Everybody, no, whoever just has to be blasted out of their mind.
Oh, you should see when Thomas gets in on this too.
Oh, when
Like
Thomas
like
gets-
the first time that this happened with the four of us, it happened completely by like I'm always smoking. I've always got my little my vape pen and my vape nicotine, but and angry, and I'm pretty sure angry is always high, but
Oh, yeah.
Gretchen had her pen too, and Thomas had just taken an edible, and he was like, "Ooh, we about to have some fun tonight." I said, "Why?" He said, and it was just me and him at the time. Then Angry and Gretchen come in, and they're high too, and it's like, oh shit, what is
So
going to go on?
we fucked up. It's like, oh, we fucked up. Oh, we fucked
The
up.
best stuff.
That was the night that he keeps saying, "Angry still won't tell me what I said." Well, we told you.
Hell, at
Aren't
this
these
point, I
recorded?
forgot that shit now.
wonder why you forgot. Because we just told him like 2 weeks ago.
Are you expect me to remember that shit? 2 weeks, really?
Like I'm barely.
Sometimes I have a hard time remembering 2 minutes ago. What the fuck is you talking about?
Right.
I have like goldfish. I have like goldfish memory. Like 2 minutes tops.
Except for like you then no, as stoners, we all have that like random recall. We'll remember some shit that's absolutely useless, that's so abstract that you're like, wait a minute, why? And it makes you seem like the smartest person in the room for all of 15 seconds.
Right. Something
Yeah.
that you heard 12 years ago that just
Right.
suddenly popped up in your head. Yeah.
So, yeah. It's like, do you know the human head weighs 8 pounds? Like,
I was gonna say, or some random fact that you know that you've got no business knowing, but
Oh, I got a shit ton of those.
it's there.
Like earlier today, we were talking about. My son was like, "Is the world going to end?" I was like, "Well, there was a theory that Apophis was going to hit the planet, and it was going to be like a ELE, but no." And he's like, "What's Apophis?" And I was like, Okay, so here's the nerd moment. It's one of the asteroids called an NEO, or a near Earth object, which is actually like still over 93 million miles away. But anyway, it was supposedly going to collide with the Earth in 2029, like sometime in April, and they named it Apophis. This is where it came in.
Yeah, Apophis.
That's the Egyptian god of destruction, except the dude that named it was obsessed with Stargate SG-1, and the villain that was named after that character, or the villain that was named that character, was named after the god of destruction. So, yeah.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like that fucking nerd waterfall. Thank you, Miracle.
right?
Oh, wait,
Well, you don't need to justify it to us. You got two people in this room that host a podcast, and the word nerd is in the title.
Right.
Finding Nemo, right? You know why the Australian shark's name is Bruce? The great white?
Because the shark from Jaws was named Bruce.
The controller was named Bruce, and the shark kept fucking up. So every time they'd yell at the shark, and they'd called it Bruce because they were yelling at him.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And he was Australian, so that's why.
Bruce,
Fair.
get out there and deal with the shark, Bruce.
I did not know that Eric Bana was one of those sharks.
Didn't know that.
I think he's the one. He's Chum. I think he's the one with the fish hook in his snout. The crazy ass. Yeah, the useless fact. Well, I watch way too many movies. My bad. I keep
So
letting
look,
my cat.
So look,
If I
you can never watch too many movies.
That's true.
I don't know though. I'm a little concerned about this prospect of a Jaws remake that's
They
supposed
can't
to
do-
come out.
They're not allowed to do that. There are laws literally stating that Jaws is a work of American art history, and the sequels suck so bad that no one is allowed to make a Jaws sequel or anything. Reboot might not be classified, but
I don't know. That's not what this article is saying right here, though.
Oh,
Reboot might work.
everybody,
That would-
everybody. We're on the TikTok, so censor your language.
What?
Yeah.
Stuff.
So yeah.
Damn it.
Anyways,
Oh, sorry.
we'll just say
No, you
say
can-
we'll just say what we was gonna say until we get kicked off. That's all.
I'm good with that. I'm good.
I don't give a fuck. I don't.
I don't give a fuck. No,
You said it. You
The
said it,
GC
not me.
The GCPR account's pretty close to being
Already?
1,000. It's up to like 810.
Oh, at 1,000. I thought you
Yeah.
were about to say
Oh.
close to getting banned.
That's
That's
what
what
I
I-
No.
Yeah, I responded
I was
to
like,
that.
I hope not.
I haven't fucked up that bad.
It's like I hope not. I don't think. He, I know. I didn't think he messed up posting anything that fucked up.
Isn't it? That's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I'm still on my main account after 4 years, GCPR can't be screwing up that bad.
All right.
Use me as a shield.
And as
I've
many
never
times,
been.
look, and as many times as Thomas gets banned on just saying just the dumbest random shit, I think you're good.
Everybody here except for me, I think, has been banned. No, Gretchen, you haven't been yet, have you?
Nope. I got a backup over there that's getting jealous.
I don't
Like
have a
I,
backup. I had another mission that originally started that I tried again and just quit because there's just too much going on. But like, nah, yeah, I feel like if we haven't been banned yet, use us as shields.
I've only even had an account warning once, and that was like 2 years ago.
I think Tom.
I I actually win appeals now. Like I don't even know what that's all about. Like I left a comment today, and it, immediately, I got a notification said your comment's taken down. I appealed. 2 minutes later, appeal approved. I was like, holy shit!
Wow.
Like,
Oh, I've been losing.
Hey,
I've
only-
been losing lately.
No, I've only ever gotten a live band, and now
I
it's for
haven't got-
about. No, I got two, actually. One was for a week and another one was for a day. So I was like, "Here's what it is." And both of them were just talking about wrestling.
How in the
Yeah.
hi Donna, and hey to the
Yeah,
YouTube
don't
chat.
ask
Hi
me
Donna.
how. Don't
Hi,
ask me how,
George.
Dave. I don't know. I don't-
wait? Y'all can see stuff.
Yeah, in the YouTube chat.
I can't see anything. Should I not be doing
Yeah.
it through Zoom?
No, we are in Zoom. You can't. I think you have to join through Zoom.
Yeah.
But
We're,
I'm just
in order to talk to us,
we're
it's through
we've
Zoom.
got
but
other
we're-
devices going.
Yeah, but we
Other
I'm
got,
on
than
a-
what we're
we got
on.
two different things. Yeah.
I'm on a laptop, so I've got multiple windows open. So
You get fancy and shit.
I'm trying to get to the YouTube.
this way, I can just follow the YouTube chat. Sheila's in the YouTube chat. Hi, Sheila.
Hi Sheila.
All right, Sheila.
Ginge is in the TikTok.
I can't
Yeah,
chat.
James is in the TikTok chat.
Now,
Ginge
what's
is on
up?
TikTok. Hi, Ginge. Hey.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Jay?
What's up?
Yeah,
What's up?
And that's
y'all got to translate for me because I can't see anything. I'm so sorry.
We'll call out some of the comments here and there. You've
So,
been called
yes.
beautiful. You've been called beautiful at least once.
Yes. At least once, yes. What the hell?
Wait,
That's
right?
other than what angry
Hold
was.
up. Wait a minute. I'm trying to read this thing with Thomas. Hang on.
Yeah, I just saw it. The text from
Well,
Thomas.
better mention that Joe Biden is about to help out Florida, a place where people say fuck Joe Biden and fuck Kamala Harris. Oh, all right. So I guess I just said that then.
What happened?
What he said.
Yeah.
Thomas said, "Look here. Let me." One of y'all better mention that Joe Biden is about to help out Florida, the place where people still say fuck Joe Biden and fuck Kamala Harris.
Oh yeah, no, that's a given. Fuck yeah. I mean, like that's of course.
Oh yeah.
You already seen the
I
pics. Fucking,
Oh yeah,
they're already.
absolutely.
Every
Meatball
time.
DeSantis done already called up Joe Biden and said, "Hey, Joe, can I get some of that socialism? Just a little bit,
I need
just
a little bit of
little
that
bit,
socialism you got going on.
So
a
speaking of
little
which,
bit. We need some."
He's
So-
got his knee high rain boots ready.
Right?
there was
His
one thing
go boots.
when it came to the charities and stuff that I looked into, and the reason I made that one video, I got no affiliation with them whatsoever. I just liked them based on what I read because, like Red Cross, they do good shit too, but it's more like 40 cents to 60 cents of your dollar goes to everything they do. Whereas this place, it's 95, and they'll tell you like, yeah, we spent like $100 on 300 hazmat suits for our workers, for our volunteers and shit like that. You know what I mean? Sorry, stuff like that. So like that's why I like it was all hands and hearts. I just looked into them a little bit. That was it. It wasn't. There's no affiliation there, but I would say like if people really want to help out, use that. I mean, and yes, that's awesome that Biden's gonna help out again because DeSantis sucks. Like it's funny that every time they do this shit and get their popularity through being like anti-climate, this, that, and the third, they still got to tuck tail and come back and basically beg dad for money to fix their shit.
Yeah, but it's funny too that despite the fact that it was kind of some preemptive work, prepare for Helene, and all the help that the government's given, there's still people out there that are like, I mean, come on. We've got people on TikTok that are like, are we still assuming that this is a natural disaster?
Oh no, that's the thing. Like, the thing
Oh,
that solidified it for me and why my approach is completely different. Like, if there is a conservative person that has like some sensibility and they've got like some logical reason that they want to choose whatever voting, like I'm still pissed. I'm still a deal breaker because everything else for me, because I'm like socialist guy, right? But like for the fact that Trump speaks at a third grade level, his audience understands what he says, and
Well, now
they
that
make
seems
the
high.
excuse for him.
yeah.
That
That
seems
right there
higher.
was enough for me to kind of like just let the arguments die, like not even engage. Just be like, you know what, they're lost cause. We just got to reach the people that are either on the fence or like semi, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we just got to get the numbers out because
You know what bothers me? What bothers me more than Trump's third grade speech? It's his third person speech. That drives me crazy. Like, when he gets out there and talks about himself like he's not him. You know
He
what
never
Trump always
talks.
says at a time like this?
He never
Right?
talked. Like, I don't even know what that one thing was. Like, I watched the man in this one clip that had that I reposted somewhere that had a Krusty the Clown smoking a cigarette at the end. Going, what the hell was that? Because like Trump's like, he starts saying one thing, and then there's this weird jumble of whatever the fuck words, and then he finishes with another thing, and you're like, wait, part A and part C didn't even correlate with the original question, and part B was what? Like,
It's like he started here, and then he go in
it,
here,
it,
Oh yeah,
and then
one
he
of my
went over
favorite.
here.
One of the favorite games
Then he went right here.
that the Daily Show plays is they play his answer, and then says, "What was the question?" and gives you 4 options, and that's exactly like my partner was was watching a video. I was just listening to it, and I was dying laughing because he was asked a very concise and very a very good question, and his answer, I felt y'all know JJ, on got like 1.3 million followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
One of our first guests ever on the Villains View.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was one video where he was like duetting Trump answering a question, and he just kept saying, what was the question? What was the question? What
Oh,
was the
yeah.
question?
Yeah.
What was the question? And I felt like that
dude, that is the
because he was just so
Right.
far off what
Just
was
so
even
far off, yeah.
mentioned that it was like, where are we?
dude,
Like most of the time, Biden can find the highway that he was redirected off of.
how do they trust anything about that group? Like, I'm
I'll
sorry,
give
but
you a 50-50 on Biden. He's got a 50-50 ratio on whether he finds his way back to what he was talking about. Even that feels a little high.
Right.
I'll be honest. But
A little bit.
Trump, I have never seen that man find his way back to what he was talking about. Or
Well,
completely answer the question.
same thing applies, man. Like, I know it's a little late now, but he should probably step down and the party should put up somebody else because of senility. The motherfucker is gone. Like, he's confusing everything. Like, dude, and it's not like, okay, fire sale, right? When do you do that? When the ship's going down, right?
Right.
We've been talking about this all week, not even thinking about it, but like watches, shoes, that whole bus thing that I showed that was like the mobile unit, the Trumpy fish, the Trumpy trout, like the bear,
Trump
the-
cereal.
the cereal,
Yeah, the cereal.
like
yeah.
all for so much money. He knows the base will buy it.
cereal.
He borrowed $20 million from Korea North Korea or Kim Jong Un specifically or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's going on? Why does he need so much money? It's probably because the ship's going down. It's probably like I don't think his health is all that great. I think he's trying to hide it. Like, why is his makeup so bad? The dude's not so broke. Like, if enough people love him,
It was joke worthy at first, and now
you know, it's
Now
still
it's just-
funny.
now it's almost offensive.
It's funny as shit. It's
Like-
funny, honestly, because
like-
my movie does makeup. Like, that's why I thought of that one thing about him never learning color blending as much as people quote unquote love him. But at the same time, like, why is he like? It's that tanner. That's an orange. Like, that's like that hue of orange that matches that '90s, 2000s
Look,
pink tan that was going around.
I'm sorry if he can't match the makeup level or skill level of a poor ass trans woman who learned off YouTube. Sorry, I got no sympathy
So-
for him.
Hey, an artist is an
Yeah.
artist. All right, an artist is an artist. But what I'm saying is, he got the money to pay an artist.
That's
He got
exactly.
He got the.
does.
He got the.
I learned
Does
better
Ivanka
makeup
still
in
make makeup
high
stuff?
school theater classes.
Dude, does the Ivanka's or Melena's makeup suck?
No, but you know they got
So,
makeup
look,
artists.
there's somebody there
Okay,
that could do it.
But they're
I
right
mean,
there.
where-
Yeah,
right
Ivanka.
Why is it the same person working on Melania working on Trump?
Why not?
Like couples therapy.
Right.
It's couples makeup.
Maybe it's personal choice. Maybe the makeup artist is like, nah, I ain't touching that.
I mean,
Maybe the makeup artist just like,
well, yeah, he
Oh,
probably
yeah,
would
and
bless
then
him,
it was like,
but
nope.
10.5 foot.
he is the SA champion of the universe right now.
That is true too.
Is that the
He's something like, oh, in
champion?
the connections.
Wait,
That-
who's the champion?
Reigning and defending.
You in the connections with the Diddler? Come on now.
Well,
I was gonna say
the Diddler could take a spot.
we got Trump, P Diddy, and Andrew Tate all trying to fight it out for that one. So
I haven't even heard of Andrew Tate in a while. What's going on
Wait,
with him?
yeah, Andrew Tate's back.
Is he
Yeah.
still in prison in Romania?
he
He's-
keeps getting
he's-
out and coming back in. He can't leave Romania right now because he's still got court. But
Yeah,
he went on Twitter and said that the female orgasm is a liberal lie.
Hmm.
That
that
was
is.
I mean, clearly, I have
fun.
more
And
experience.
the
as
internet
one of those.
the internet responded.
Well, yeah, and I'll respond because clearly I've had more experience with that on my actual face than he has, apparently.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude. Did Andrew Tate just out himself like that?
that is the best cell phone I've
kidding
ever
me?
I
heard.
know, right?
No. What?
That is the greatest cell phone
Translation. I have never given a woman an orgasm. That's what he said. That's
So
exactly.
you mean
That's-
so you mean
that's
that,
what
okay,
he's saying, yes.
okay. But see now the only image I'm ever gonna see is the meme where people are like, imagine this dude is the one telling you that whatever. Like I know he's a world champion kickboxer, but I will never be able to not see that image in the thought of like what a woman probably sees when he's on top. Like,
Oh, yeah.
come on, man!
The-
like that dude looks like Gollum with a beard.
the alpha male
Yeah.
said that. The alpha male said that.
Uh,
That the female orgasm is a liberal lie. That's hilarious.
a lie.
That
Wow.
is funny.
Wow. See,
Can't wait.
empathy
I'll tell you,
means
I'll
to
tell you
give a
what.
shit what
I
somebody else
cannot
feels.
wait for the moment that Nick Adams reposts that.
You know what's gonna happen. If it hasn't
Because-
already happened by now,
Because
probably go on X and see that.
Nah.
exactly.
Nah.
I,
know
That's
what?
a-
actually, I don't know. I think Nick Adams has me blocked on X.
This is gonna be the moment.
Oh shit!
What's that crap?
He
Let me
hasn't
see.
blocked
I
me on. He hasn't blocked me on TikTok
No.
yet. So
Let me
we're gonna
Hold
count
on.
our lucky
I'm
stars
trying.
now.
Let me see.
What's
I'm
what's
going
he
on
up to?
Twitter
in-
right now? And
He's
let
gonna
me
do
see.
a comeback country song with fucking the
What's
guy.
he? What's he up to in follower count on TikTok now, Gambit? Do you know?
No. I'm
Because
about to find out. I'm
he
super curious now.
he didn't like make it big like he thought. He got on
Oh,
TikTok. He was
let's
like
see.
he was like
So
Nick
is that
Adams here, like Nick
is that
Adams here with my
There it is.
250 followers.
is that catching
So
on?
he's finally up to 1,000. He's got 1,015.
Is that
Nope,
just an
he has
Andrew
not
Tate
done
thing?
anything on Twitter yet. So
Wait, hold on. Is that just an Andrew Tate thing, or is that now a right wing thing?
What's that?
what?
Like
The-
the liberal lie. Of the,
So far, it's just an Andrew Tate thing. But
okay.
No, I thought it was
okay.
I thought it was a
If it
a right
spreads,
thing.
I need the thing I need this because I hate them both so much. I need Tom McDonald's reaction to Andrew Tate's statement. You're at a crossroads now, bitch. You gonna keep up with this bullshit? Or you gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going left, y'all suck.
Man, fuck y'all.
You're gonna be like, nah, I'm throwing in the towel right now. Next thing you know, we're gonna see him on stage with Macklemore. I'm sorry.
Somebody say something. I said, man, y'all go to hell. You walk.
his next hit will be "Fuck Ben Shapiro."
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking up this statistic. It's actually accrediting the female orgasm is a lie by liberal Democrats to Ben Shapiro and multiple sources I'm looking at.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
bro.
Oh,
is
so
funny.
yeah. Oh,
oh yeah.
Bro,
He said that a long time ago.
Oh,
Bro
okay.
out here with the driest wife in the universe. I mean, Jesus.
Didn't
It's like sitting here at desert
and
drive.
and that's the thing is, that there you go. He's already done a music video and a song with somebody that said, the female orgasm is a liberal lie, and then he's associated with Andrew Tate. So
Taint.
I mean, okay, like we don't even need to say shit right there. Just like, done. Fucking, are you kidding me? That's
Tom
the thing.
McDonald. Tom McDonald
Okay.
cannot make
Okay.
you come.
Oh, Jesus, Tom McDonald. Oh, my God.
Just say it. Just say it. Just come right out and say it.
This,
Come right out and say it. Title of your sex tape.
Title of your sex tape, yeah.
Tom McDonald's got the quality of his last name anyway, so whatever.
God.
So I hope everybody stayed a little bit not as 10% less baby oil in baby girl.
That
Is
baby.
it that
The,
baby
mo-
girl?
the more that comes out of
Oh
mouth
my
is
God, it
full
just gets
debacle.
worse.
Yeah, it gets worse. But
Dude, the meme.
but ironically, everybody's just like, yeah, that makes sense.
It checks out.
The memes
I
are the
believe
greatest
it.
thing.
And see, I can't, I don't understand the whole baby oil thing. I prefer water-based lubricants. I don't know. I get it.
I don't know. I guess it's easier
It
for
was
the,
about
that
preference.
easier for
Water-
whatever you
water-based-
mix in with it to mix in with it. I guess I don't
Water-based is just as slick, and it cleans up easier.
He's got a skin thing.
know. That's true. You know, you gotta watch out for all the guesses. You know, make sure that that they don't have any skin conditions, rashes, if you will.
He's trying to leave no evidence except for the evidence.
Said
he
no
collected.
evidence.
But you know,
Uh,
Oh,
So
Sheila in the
she-
chat, the Crisco.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna call her out for saying Cisco because I'm sorry. I had a dude suggest that once. I was like, I'm not a loaf of bread, okay? I mean, come on. I don't know about just greasing me up like your brownie pan. Come on. It's not happening.
They never check the fridge. Somebody's going to be checking that this weekend, and Diddy's going to have nothing but butter in like 5 refrigerators in his garage.
Why you got so much
It's like,
butter?
why you got this much butter? And it just be like big tubs of margarine too at the bottom.
I know,
Right.
Like sticks of butter at the top.
Now you
like-
coming at me for my butter. Now you
Like,
coming at me
dude,
for my
did
butter.
you-
What? You took all my
Did
baby
you-
oil. You took all my baby oil. Now you taking all my butter.
Did you buy stock in Crunchy
Your Honor.
Crock? I mean, come on.
Can I object?
Oh,
Damn.
He was trying to make his own shortage. I love the fucking lawyer. Lawyer's like, well, he lived next to a Costco, and you gotta buy this at Costco. But I appreciate that answer.
Let's
I
talk
appreciate
about
that
that.
answer. No.
Let's revisit
Feel
that
it.
because
Oh my
we've
God,
had
look.
we had this discussion a couple weeks ago. This is not a Costco run. This is not a CVS run. This is an Amazon distribution center.
No, but here's the thing.
This is an
Here's the
Amazon
thing.
fulfillment center.
I appreciate that response. And do you know
This is a
why?
hub. This is not.
Look, I appreciate that response because how the fuck are you going to try and explain 1,000 cases of fucking baby oil? You got nothing. You got nothing. Like, the factory is in your basement, maybe.
This is a storage area. This is
It's
like,
in your-
no, there is no baby Earl in the sector.
At that rate,
Your
why would
basement,
Diddy
maybe.
not just buy a fucking Johnson & Johnson factory? Like, come on.
Well,
Like, yeah,
I
you're
would
a-
not
that much, I
stock
mean, you
in
should be
Johnson
living-
and Johnson.
Like you.
Yeah, like,
your
dude,
house
you're a
should be
billion-
Connected to a Johnson and Johnson factory if you got that.
you're
much
a
baby oil.
billionaire, man. You're a billionaire. Why
No.
not buy the company?
But did you see,
Jesus.
did y'all see that, the video Jordan the Grey Witch made talking about how, like, his personality is probably identical to how he played in fucking Get Him to the Greek?
Yes, I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw that,
now
yeah.
a Jeffrey or a Diddy and the furry wall have whole new implications in
Now
my
that's a
imagination.
whole new dynamic. And you,
Right,
yeah,
like-
exactly. You rename a Jeffrey a Diddy. Yeah.
In the furry wall, like, what the fuck was that? Because I know Diddy probably wrote that in. Or they, like, I mean, maybe
He
it's
said,
an
nah,
experience.
Furry wall.
How much do you
Wall.
want to bet they had this experience writing it together for a fucking screenplay on that 50-foot bed he has outside or whatever? Like, a 50-foot bed, 10,000 fucking bottles of baby. No. 1,000, whatever the fuck, man.
It's like, mm-mm.
And cameras everywhere, like, bruh.
And
Why'd you
that-
tape it?
It's like, why? Why record all that?
But no, I get it.
Posterity?
Ass dude.
For
Like,
what?
he taught him he got blackmail on everybody, yeah, but like, bro, you're now busted in every single, like, you didn't get consent from anybody for filming anything, and that's like felony level every time. Imagine every single person at those parties on video presses charges against him.
Right?
Like, that becomes RICO really fucking quick and on different levels if you look at it. Like, Diddy's fucked.
Oh, he is beyond fucked.
Bird
And then
going
if
sick.
and if for whatever reason they decide to charge each time as a separate time with the same person, but like each separate one is like a as a separate time. Shit.
Well, I think Thomas said it, and I hate to say that he's right on this, but Diddy got to be protected at all costs at this point, because, like, what he's going to say and who he's got dirt on. Like,
Well, he was
But
on
then again,
Suicide
he
Watch. He was on
This-
Suicide Watch a week ago.
yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
Suicide Watch, you know damn well what that is.
Yeah, it's-
But
Like,
then
there's so
again,
many
Oh, what-
powerful ass people.
But then
Oh,
again,
yeah.
who knows? He could.
It's
could go
Murder
into
Watch.
prison- He can go
We
into
know- we
prison
know
and,
what it is.
and sign up like 10 new acts. Like 10 new rappers just right in prison and recording whole new. It's like Bad Boy
Oh my
Annex or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Diddy, the prison edition.
Diddy, the prison edition. Yeah.
Oh
Don't
my
drop the
god.
soap. Lights out.
Because
Bitch. but hey, I mean, with all that baby oil, he could just kind of slip and slide his way out through them bars.
Yo, my favorite one I've ever seen so far was the one where they took the fucking thing from Terminator 2. The scene from Terminator 2 where the dude just walks through the bars and they put Diddy's face on it. Like, come on, son.
That's awesome, though.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yo, I hate the fact that like dark humor is that bad that we're all like just laughing hysterically at this shit. Like, yo, hearts and love to the
Oh,
victims
my
and
God.
shit. God
And not even
damn.
thinking about just the potential of what
I
could happen.
I just got to the YouTube and Sheila Diddy's lawyer looking like Sam Lloyd on Scrubs.
I haven't even seen a lawyer. I just fucking read that statement. I was like, well, I don't know what I'd expect him to say either. Like,
Yeah, this is
Right.
the new villains. This is the new villains view. You can check prim and proper at the fucking door.
we were supposed to do that?
This is not demure. This is
We are
not
not
demure.
respectful. We're not respectful, mindful, or demure. No.
We are
No.
Super Stoner
Yeah.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, Howard Cruz, yeah, in the chat said, you better not get locked up with Shine. Hey, Shine whoop his ass.
Oh, man.
Shine.
Who
whoop
is
his ass.
Shine? Okay.
Shine,
Okay,
Shine was a
Yes.
rapper that took the rap for Diddy for
Yes, that was Ted Buckland.
Yeah.
He tried to
Okay.
he tried to market him as like a second big because he sounded like him kind of.
Gotcha. Okay. Did not know that.
Yeah, so when Shine took the rap for him, yeah. Diddy
Pop it
left
off
him,
stuff.
of course, high and dry.
Like
Right
how many
there.
how many incidents you think Diddy was involved in like that were caused by people coming at him sideways for doing that shit and they knew about it?
Okay, answer me this question.
Ah.
How can you be that famous of a person and expect these private parties to stay private?
Wait, Gretchen, while we're
Money and
talking about
blackmail.
Diddy, and you want to say answer a question, you got to say diddle me this.
Diddle me this.
Diddle me this, man.
Diddle me this, trans man. Diddle me this, trans Gretchen.
It'll me this.
Diddle me this, bat trans.
That's right, Bat Trans.
Dude,
I got the necklace on. My little gay Batman necklace.
the Barbie Yaga is still the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh,
I need t-shirt.
Barbie
I need
Yaga is the-
t-shirts.
It's the greatest.
I need t-shirts.
You need to brand that shit. Like, just like I need to do that with mine. I've decided I know what I'm going to do for a brand image. I thought about it forever, and then I was like, nah, I'm just going to do my tattoo because it's the craziest thing ever. Nobody else is going to use that. The chest one that's like a cat, a shark, and a squid. The fuck is that? It means something to me, but everybody else would just be like, what the fuck? Like,
Hey,
and I love that.
say, oh yeah, I was high as fuck that night.
Well, it's funny. It's like, so I get like the shark has always been something I'm interested in. I call my daughter Squid because she's always been like into ocean creatures and aquariums and shit like that. And same with me. And then like my son loves cats and just wanted a cat for the tattoos that I got to represent him. So I was like, all right, I'm just putting them all together. And it's just like a cat, like overlord kind of thing with like the squid wrapping around the shark.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Fair
it's
enough.
random as shit.
There's
That was
something to be. There's something to be said for 8 limbs, though.
That's some straight up nightmare shit. That's all I got to say. That's some straight up nightmare shit.
See the array of
It's
reaction.
cool as hell. No, don't get me wrong, but
I
that's some
can't-
straight up nightmare.
It's
shit.
not as bad as the giant space slugs, Gilbert.
Oh no, there's there's nothing. No,
Nothing worse than the
That's
giant
going to be the giant space slug. No.
space slug.
Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you.
I mean, we literally, all 3 of us, we shut Thomas down. We were like, no. We are not
Yeah,
having
no.
this.
Like
And-
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, and it just kept getting worse. And I'm like, you know what?
Said,
I have
no,
to
no,
vote
no,
this
no.
idea
Look
off
here.
the island. I don't know how we got here or why we're here, but let's veer away from here.
Ixnay on the Ugg sleigh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Said, no
Done.
more slugs. No more slugs.
No more slugs.
No more slugs.
I get
But-
what your intention was.
But to
Miss
his credit,
J-
he still keeps defending that shit. Even though,
Miss-
Thomas, I know you listening. No more slugs.
Miss J. Thomas in the YouTube chat asks Dave, "How are you holding up, Mr. Viking?" Mr. Viking, I like that.
Chilling. I'm doing this shit, watching my cats and having fun conversation.
There's your answer.
Like, and it's great because my cat's just like staring at shit, not doing anything, like staying as still as possible. Like he's gonna like leap at any second, but then I think he like forgets what he's doing, but still is staring till I talk shit. Sure.
Good, I'm not the only one.
I talk shit to my animals all the time. Especially like, I realized I have a problem with this one. Or this is like my favorite cat. I'm like that. I have a favorite one. Anyway, he's my little shithead. But 6 to 7 foot screen door. Well, okay, so that was his leap space. One bound, like straight up the screen, just catching on the top. And I'm like, that's a problem. Bianca's like, why? And I'm like, well, because this is the same idiot that's jumped over the 3 foot railing a few times accidentally off the second floor, just like panicked. Like he like tries to jump on the
Yeah.
rail but overshoots
That's
it.
an issue.
I'm like, oh great, now you got a straight 6 foot up. Like, fuck. You're not allowed outside without me.
So you got a 6 foot vertical. Why aren't you playing the NBA? They put a basketball in your goddamn paw.
This one.
Put a basketball in that fucking paw. Make daddy some money.
Dude, that'd be dope if I could teach this guy to play basketball. Or actually, I want him to just do random shit. I want him to like decide what's his favorite kind of cheese more than anything. Yo, like it's weird. Like it doesn't matter what kind of cheese it is or what package it's in. The second the package is like starting to be messed with, again, doesn't matter what kind of package the cheese comes in. He's there. He's like he won't be there, and then he's there. He'll be passed out on the couch, dead ass asleep. Touch it, little crinkle of anything, he's there. But it's only cheese.
Only cheese. That's weird.
Only
Well-
cheese. Does not give a fuck about bacon, chicken, any kind of meat.
Different
Like,
kind of wrinkle.
yeah.
Different kind
but
of
then,
wrinkle and crinkle. Different kind.
well, then, you know how, like, cats don't taste sweet? I'll catch this motherfucker eating, like, like, you know, Bianca gets, like, crumble cookies or whatever and leaves the box open. He'll lick the icing off, like, and I'm like, you, but
Oh
you
yeah,
taste that. What the fuck? Like, what you,
mine was licking off the cold foam from my partner's coffee just the other day.
Well, they may not be able to taste sweet, but I mean, it's dairy.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
I don't know.
really a. I don't know if
then-
that's a thing beyond like cartoons where it's like, hey, kitty, kitty, pour a bowl of milk or something stupid. Like, I never gave my cats milk,
Well,
like, ever.
and see, that's the thing is like I started looking into this because my cat never really cared for milk until me and my fiance started like giving it to him, and I didn't think he would like it at first, but all of a sudden he begs for it whenever I bring it in the room. So I have to bring him his little dish with that I can give him a little bit. And I started looking into it, and it says that a lot of the times, like cats are it's really cats can be lactose intolerant, but
Dogs too. You're not supposed to give either one of them dairy.
not all the
Yeah.
time. So they're like, use caution. But obviously, mine is just fine.
So what my daughter will do is that I'll give her a plate or a bowl of Oreos, and because she's autistic, she doesn't eat the cookie. She just opens them all up and licks all the frosting off. Fine, except my dog goes into my bedroom and eats all the cookies, and then becomes a mobile shit cannon. for like 3 days.
Right? Yeah.
And that's horrible. Horrible. Like, just kill me now. I mean, I've lived 50 years. I'm done. That's okay. I've seen what I need to see. I don't
Tired of
need to
picking up
see
dog
that.
shit.
I'm tired of picking up dog
Feel
shit.
that, especially when it's like the liquid projectile dog shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Mobile shit
it's-
cannon. That's the only way I can. I mean, it's like the fire hose cannons that they use for rioters. Only shit.
But you painted my walls, you son of a bitch! Like,
Exactly. Like I had hardwood floors and you had to hit the wall.
Somebody
Come
wore the
on.
brown pants.
This is
Dude.
not a Diddy household.
This is why I love my dog, but when my dog goes, he's the last animal that I'm going to get. Unless I can keep it in a cage and just throw seeds at it or something once in a while.
I mean, like a cat, you just scoop their shit out of the box every now and then. You gotta feed them though.
Yeah, and you got to clean their poop boxes. I can't do that. I
Yeah,
don't do that.
that's the thing. You gotta go. You gotta clean up after them like some weird ass prospector looking for gold.
Yeah, I live in the
Like
my
I have a little
apartment.
shovel that goes in the sand, and that's fine. At least I'm not picking up like a fresh, warm one from a
Like,
fucking.
is this one gonna be the one that gets me out of poverty? Nope, that's a turd.
My apartment is in the middle of the woods. I walk my dog into the trees. He goes, and we go home. I don't even pick it up because he poops in the woods.
Some animal will eat that.
As in, this is the advantage that I have because I just let my dogs out into the yard because it's all fenced in. They run around and shit. They shit, run around again, they piss, run around again, shit again. And they come inside.
Dude, I wonder how many like floating dog turds there were because of the hurricane. Dude, did you see that video that somebody put up?
This went all deep thoughts with Dave the
This is
Viking.
deep thoughts with Dave the
Yo.
Viking.
Random, yo.
I wonder how
Yeah.
much float. I wonder how much floating shit was out there.
The greatest thing I've ever heard. This is the pettiness of France, right? So the Olympics are coming and the whole like protest at the Seine River. There was somebody,
Right.
like, you know, they were going to shit in the river when the dude was going to swim. There was somebody.
Oh
that
yeah,
put
yeah,
on
I saw
site-
that.
They calculated exactly where and when you needed to shit for it to show up on his path of swimming. Like, that is.
Yeah, I
Petty
remember
genius.
that because it said it would take like I think like 47 hours. It wasn't like 48 hours, but it was like 47 hours. So they had to shit at like 1:39 p.m. and it would show up at like 11.
That's what I'm saying.
The level of petty is that
So that
that
is-
level of petty is what I strive for.
That is 50
Yo, no,
cent
the
petty.
level of petty I strive for is 50-cent level petty.
Yes. Oh, I think
50
everybody.
cent.
I think we all strive for
Yeah.
50 cent level petty.
Did you see, like, yo, the Diddy shit with him? Diddy
Yeah,
posted a picture of himself
Oh,
on a
God.
bike or whatever, like, just chilling, like, on a bicycle, right? And fucking 50 comments underneath it. He's like, you know why he's smiling? Ain't no seat on that bike.
Ain't no seat on the bike.
But I
said,
heard- yo, I
said
heard
some.
I heard
effed up
Netflix
stuff.
picked up the fucking Diddy documentary and 50 cents producing it.
Oh.
If
They
that's
said
true,
the
it's
title-
either
you
going to
read
be
the
the
title-
most,
I
like,
don't know. I don't know if it's like the real title of it, but it said the title of it is "Did He Do It?"
did he do it? Did he did it?
Said did he and then do
The
it.
Sean Puffycomb story.
Yo, but
The
even
Sean
that
Puffy
song,
Combs story. Did he do it?
that song that I was making fun of, I realized it was like the chorus goes the D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D. Did he did?
Right, right.
He told us again. The diddler. Like, dude, if that's all, like, if this, like, it comes out, can you imagine, like, all the shit that people are
Christian, our
connecting?
company. Diddy done did it.
But that's
Did
like,
he
dude,
done did it? Did he done did
Think
it? All
of-
right.
think of all the little breadcrumbs that he's apparently left basing us telling us the whole time, right? The whole career, right? He really is like a version of the Riddler. He is the diddler. like 100%. Like, that is maniacal shit. You son of a bitch.
I still
man.
have images in my head of him doing the Tom Cruise from Risky Business, just Baby Earl all over the floor. Just
Just sliding over, just
Dude, how much you want to bet, like, the fucking in the evidence room that some reason has to be in the same prison as Diddy? Like, something happens with the chemicals inside the baby oil at a specific time, and it melts the plastic, and all the dildos flood some shit and wreck the whole prison, and Diddy slides through the bars out the prison, just running away like, nah!
no, just to be clear, I mean, like some to yeah, like you were saying, like watching him while he's in there, not just for self harm, but I mean, like
Mhm.
you know, some of the girls that he was doing his parties with, right, were underage, correct?
Yes.
Right. So like
Yeah.
they don't
Guaranteed.
you. That's a sure way to get your ass kicked in
Yes, it is.
prison.
Oh well, oh yeah.
They don't like
They don't
women
No,
beaters,
they do
woman
not.
beaters, and kitty stuff. They don't like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Neither one. Like,
Yeah,
what do you what do you
Diddy
in for?
about to get
I got
Diddy. He
right,
about
like
to get diddled, and he about to get diddled in the Diddy, and
Diddy
go
about
down
to get diddled.
down to the
The
duty.
diddler about to get did in the diddler.
Diddy about
exactly.
to get
You
diddled in
can
the Diddy.
you can walk into prison and they could be like, "What'd you do?" But like, I gunned down 50 dudes in a mall, and they'd be like, "Cool, cool."
So what
But
you
you
do?
come in there and be you
Or
come in
what
and
you
be like,
do? Oh,
"Well,
that's Diddy.
I
go
touched."
Diddy! It's your court date.
Yeah,
Hey, Sheila.
Go.
there was this
go,
girl.
go,
She was
Diddy. It's
17.
your court
Boom,
date.
you're dead. You're dead.
We in the court,
Ugh.
but
They need to, Diddy need to be in isolation.
Yeah.
Constant
What?
watch, cameras on him at all times. In a lockbox that can't be tampered with titanium fucking conduits for the cabling.
You don't even get a pillowcase that's longer than 18 inches. I mean, like,
no.
No
Uh,
pillowcase
Yeah,
for him.
and those-
Pillows
those-
Probably
sewn
not,
onto the
no.
bed.
this is a gel pillow. It doesn't.
Nah, son, his pillow's sewn onto the bed.
It's probably a rock. It's probably just a rock. Yeah.
There you go.
No, it's a pillow, but a rock. Is
No, it's a
softer.
my pillow.
It's a my pillow. Rock is softer though.
Which a my pillow is just a sack of potatoes. So
What is the memory of Mr.
Well, that what was great was like when I saw the ad for that My Pillow originally, I was like, "You mean to tell me that they got the shoulder pillow, they got the cube pillow, they got the weird starfish pillow for every little neck position you need, and you come out with this random ass, no nothing special My Pillow? Fuck you!"
It's
Yeah,
it's
it's
square.
my
Like
pillow.
that.
beads.
it's my pillow.
It's my pillow.
Like,
With just beads.
dude,
You know,
what is?
with just beads in it? Like what?
I
Yes,
can buy that at Walmart.
Chrissy in our comment section is the permanent L, Mike Lindell.
That, that, that's
That
his wrestling
dude,
name.
man.
That's his wrestling name.
That-
the
Dude,
permanent
that
L.
dude came out looking like a Dick Tracy villain at the fucking DNC.
Right?
I find it hilarious
Delicious.
that he thought nobody would recognize him at the DNC.
That was the crazy thing.
But
he just
but
thought,
but
they'll never know.
Walter went and threw his MAGA shit on, and nobody recognized him.
Dude, he looks like the homeless crackhead love child of William Hurt and Robert Duvall. How did he think no one was going to recognize him?
Oh, he plays surely on the whole
Well,
Clark
see-
Kent thing.
Yeah, I was
Right,
just
he
gonna
was
say
Clark
all
Kent.
he
thought
did
they'll never
was
recognize
shave
him.
the
Let me just
mustache.
shave. Let me shave and put a hat on.
Did he look like Terry
Like-
Bradshaw?
like-
man.
Like Dave, you know, you want to look different. You know, probably shave your beard, pull your hair back, tuck it in a hat or something. I would definitely shave my beard if you wanted to look different.
I would wear a
Like if
mask.
you wanted to hide and,
Just
and
to-
nobody would
just-
say and nobody
Just
knows
to hide incognito in the crowd.
I would
Hey,
tie my hair back in a beanie and wear a mask.
If I want to go incognito, I'll just grow a beard. But up. Anyway.
There
My
it is.
Cash App is in my bio if you would like
There it
to
is.
donate to my hair removal. Thank you. That'd be great.
And
That was 10 points. That was fantastic.
that quick rip was provided by Gretchen. For you, Thomas. That was all for you, Thomas.
Yeah. I can't throw a T joke out there. Even if you're not here, Thomas. I got to get my T joke in there.
Sheila in the comments like Mike is like the Timu version of Tucker Carlson.
Team version.
Oh God, that's Tucker Carlson's doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence.
Tucker Carlson is the Timu version of Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Tucker Carlson is the Timu version of Tim Allen.
Tucker Carlson is the Timu version of the Fuhrer.
He does kind of look like that. He put a little mustache on his ass.
Do you know what Tucker Carlson reminds me of? I mean, we're all about in the same generation. Remember back in the day with the Looney Tunes, maybe it's even Tom and Jerry. There was the one skit with the big bulldog Spike, and there was the little annoying dog like followed him around like, "Where are we going, Spike? What are we doing today, Spike? Where are we going?"
Oh yeah,
That is Tucker Carlson.
And the big dog would just like bat him away every now and again. He'd keep running up next to him.
Exactly. I won't say the big dog is Trump because to equate him with a big dog is insulting to dogs.
Well, they just
Yeah.
call him they call him the big dog or the big guy.
I mean, they do worship him. He is there. I mean,
Yeah.
God, dude, what is up with the? Come on, someone explain. I know why in my brain, but maybe I don't. Well, what's up with like the rip pecs and the abs and stuff on the?
because
Cards.
they don't want to have to make a drawing of somebody with a vagina through.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, I get that.
It's supposed to project power and strength. It's
How
supposed to
much
project
did-
it.
When he was arrested, how much did he say? What he said he weighed? You know, it was way less. than that, actually.
215 pounds.
15.
Yeah.
The same.
Slim, trim.
He was 6'4".
Yeah,
6'4", 215.
6'4",
The
215.
same height and weight as Chris Hemsworth.
A slim.
all
The
I'm going to
fuck
say
you
is, all I'm
The
going to
fuck
say is
you are.
this: I am 5'9" and 200 pounds, and aside from a cute little pot belly and maybe a little bit of a double chin, I don't look anything like that. Dude is not 215 pounds at any height. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
6'3",
he was,
two-
look, he was 215 pounds 215 pounds ago.
215 pounds.
Put a
There's
one. You put a 1 and a couple zeros on that, we can talk.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
he that tall.
No.
And you know what? And just to be clear here too, it's not even that like I want to body shame him for the most part. He wouldn't be so ugly if it wasn't for his personality. I'm not saying he's a good looking man, but I mean like any man can be attractive if their personality is there. No,
Well, then
maybe
he
that's a woman's
wasn't a
perspective.
piece of
Yeah.
shit. Nobody would
Right.
need to make posters of him looking like somebody he's not.
So
Right.
that's
See, here's the
so
thing,
I
he's
believe
not-
that
he's
is the answer to your question. Why do they have the need to do this? Is because he doesn't look like that. They need him to look like this statuesque entity because he really is.
I just
Yeah.
don't. I mean, like I said, I
Yeah.
understand it from an intellectual point of view, but as a
Got 2
common
minutes to reset.
a human being with at least
Nope.
some common sense, I just don't get it.
Yeah, and so, yeah, we have come to the point we got to reset the show, and so we are here and we are live. This is the Villains View. We are here on GCPR, and if you notice, Thomas is not here tonight. Helene kicked his ass. Helene kicked his ass, and so Thomas is on the sideline, recuperating, recovering, and so we hope to see him back soon, because we need some Sound of Coffee. We know it can't happen until he recuperates and recovers. So Thomas, this one's for you, man. Anyways, so we're back at the top of the hour at 10 o'clock on GCPR, and this is the Villains U, and we are talking about the team
Orange
version of Paul
Cheeto
Bearer.
Man.
The Georgia in the multiverse of madness. The multiverse of madness, yes. Trump is
What?
6'4", 215.
Right. Hey, since we are talking about hurricanes, though, and I know Dave, you posted a video, you shared it, and were you raising money for something? I mean,
No, what? That's no. I'm not.
10
So
hours
it's just,
ago. So
bringing awareness. To
Just
it.
the aware.
there's
Okay.
it was.
'Cause I saw a few trying to. There's another Sheila's friend. Her friend's daughter is getting married, and they lost everything, like everything, right
See,
before
there
the
you go.
wedding.
That's a direct person that you could, you know what I mean? And that's what I was saying. Like, if people don't know anybody directly that they want to give money to, then this organization helps. But that's like, I'm not affiliated with them.
Gotcha.
It was
But-
a video. I think it was all hands and hearts. No, it's just they like
Right.
use-
That's right.
If you know somebody,
Yeah.
tell them to make a video and we'll send that one out. I like helping people directly more, honestly, because that's
Yeah, that's
like,
cool.
I mean, it's you see it directly. You know, I don't know. I got used to handing. I live near DC. I got used to handing money to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
Like,
you.
Yeah, so they say everybody, quit being a selfish prick. You could at least share something.
You lost power too, didn't you, Gilbert?
I did. Yeah, I did. Fortunately, my power came back on rather quick. So I was pretty lucky and pretty thankful for that. So yeah, it was pretty bad though. You know, storm was bad. It was wind going. I mean, there was probably quite a few trees that got knocked over, and big ass limbs, branches. It was.
Yeah,
bad.
I've never experienced that. I mean,
But
we got
lot of
a
flooding.
fair
a lot.
we
of
got a
flooding.
fair bit of rain up here, and you, Gambit, you probably didn't get anything, did you? 'Cause
Oh,
I think it
we got rain.
Did you get some rain?
Rain
Yeah.
and wind. We had
Okay.
We got flooded.
we had 3 days straight of rain, and then
It's
even
still
today-
raining here.
Yeah,
Columbus, it's still
even
raining here.
today it was like light rain, and but on Friday, whenever you text angry, whenever you text and said that you got power back,
Mm-hmm.
that was when we were on our way to Harrisburg to make a little run, and
Gotta stock up on supplies.
yeah, on our way back, we were hitting like 45-mile-an-hour gust winds and rain too. So that was fun.
wait, how far do you have to go to get that shit?
An hour.
Oh, okay. I thought.
It's-
Yeah.
That's not too
You're-
bad.
Your
my city.
state's not legal, right?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
not too bad.
I
But
mean,
right.
I-
But right. I'm pretty much in like a border town.
I used to drive 2 hours to Michigan, 2.5 hours to Michigan, but now it's legal in Ohio. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yay!
So yeah,
I literally
awesome.
meet a dude at a McDonald's. Either there or just in the parking lot of like a place. It's like a grocery store. Actually, I went in there once. It's one of those international supermarkets, but one of the really cool ones that has like the food places on the outside or like around the outside.
on your
Yeah.
iPhone, like, where you at?
Right.
Yeah, like we'll meet in the parking lot, and then I'm like, well, I'm going in here because it's like I eat a lot of like just random shit. Like I love baby bok choy, so I'll go into those markets and like get that, get some gochujang, like maybe grab depending like depends on what I feel like cooking. They got all kinds of shit in there. It's just dope. But yeah, so that dude will meet me pretty much anywhere. I've met him like while working before. Like, I've been like, change the camera and be like, hold on, I'll meet you out at my truck. Go swap, grab that shit, grab whatever camera, put the camera up, and then roll out, and then roll up while I'm rolling out. That's how we play.
Yeah, it's nice that we finally got options here, though, because, I didn't mind going to Michigan, but remember, me and my dad were on a climbing trip 2 or 3 summers ago, and we were going through Illinois, and I was like, hey, stop at this building. He's like, what building is this? It's like, it's just this all black windows, can't see anything, and just this green awning. And I'm like, trust me, I'm just going to run here real quick. It's like, what is this place?
Place like that in DC with
this is Disneyland and Disney World.
Right.
What's this place? This is Disney World and Disneyland.
At least you'll feel like that.
He's an ally. He's definitely an ally and a strong supporter. But I could have just been like, it's a girl store, it's a trans store. Don't worry about it. He'd be like, all right, cool, don't say no more.
See, the thing is, I would have been like, what's in there? You just have to go
I want to go to that.
It's a trans store. I want to know
like
what's
my
in the trans
curiosity.
store.
I would need to know. I'd be like,
well, according to Trump, I'm just going to run in real quick and grab an operation and come out.
What was weird is like, no matter where you are, like everything typically accommodates that everybody generally, if he like before any argument started. Like I remember I went with my friend once to Lululemon. I'm like, all right, I'll go into the chick's pants store. Sure enough, look over and there's like a section that has, at the time, it was just like one pair of shorts and one shirt for dudes. And I'm like, well, no shit. Wasn't gonna buy them. I ain't buying no. You ain't catching me in shit that is like $100 for one fucking item. Like maybe shoes, only because shoes cost that much now. But I'm still mad that they're not like $40 like they were back in the day. Like I'm old, I get it, but like, dude.
Yeah, but still.
I'm gonna tear shit up. Like I just think.
Fuck that.
Like my shirts don't have sleeves. Like why am I gonna pay a bunch of money for some shit?
I cut all my shirts down the side anyway, so
Now you get some sleeveless shit, and then we talk.
But then I mean, that'd be great because then it wouldn't be like so weird sized. Because like I'm like 3X up, 2X middle, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I can relate. I'll be having the same problems too.
It's my problem. Nice ass, man. I love it. Forgot what this shit is called. See, yeah, made me do the McDonald's.
Wait, Sheila said we can hit the trans store when I go meet her next week. Awesome. We're going to the trans store.
What is in the trans store? I want to know what's in the trans store.
Well, you can't because you're not part of the club, man. You missed all the grooming. You missed all the grooming meetings. So I mean,
that's that bullshit. I want to know what's in the trans store. That's that bullshit.
Damn it, I knew I graduated.
I mean, is it like a Spencer's gift?
Yeah, well, we got blacklight stuff in there. It's pretty cool. You may
Actually,
not want to...
that would probably be the closest thing that could ever qualify to any kind of store like that.
Spencer's Gifts was sweet. Everybody loved going there when you were a kid, right?
Oh,
except for
yeah.
I enjoy going there. I think it's funny as shit, but my kids get embarrassed, and I'm like, man, back in the day, we'd be sword fighting with these.
Oh no, me and my kids.
I was going to say, is it your kids or your kids with you?
Me and all my kids will go to Hot Topic and just have a fucking blast. So, no, there's no embarrassment. If Spencer's Gifts still existed around here, which I don't think it does.
The last time I was in
ours
Spencer's
closed
Gift,
too.
No, last time I was in a Spencer's Gift, it was, I think, roughly about 10 years ago, and it was at Myrtle Beach, and it was in the mall there. There was a Spencer's Gift. I said, "Oh my god!" I walked in that motherfucker. Oh shit!
Holy shit!
Holy
We've got
shit.
3. We've got 3 in Columbus and surrounding areas.
No shit.
Fuck yeah!
I think they're in, like,
Spencer's Gift.
I'ma make a
malls.
TikTok at Spencer's. I'ma make a TikTok at Spencer's.
Dude,
Hey, you
there's
think?
like I think
Hey,
there's one in every mall in Virginia.
hey, y'all
We
think
don't have any
that's where?
malls left but one, but I'm surprised there's one there.
Hey, you think whoever is a distributor for the dildos at Spencer's? You think that's where Diddy got his from?
Sheila was at Spencer's in Toledo Mall yesterday. Always went straight to the back,
Yeah, that's
black
what
light
Diddy did too.
posters.
He went straight to the
I
back.
wonder. I wonder, like, I mean, did they show up like one of those like crates, like in like '80s cop movies, like Beverly Hills Cop or some shit, where it's just like a bunch of like popcorn and loose dildos of all different colors and shit. And he's just pulling out like neon pinks and
One of those
greens.
dildos.
You know, like a whole like a giant case of dildos, or are we talking like he's got? You know what I mean? Like I want to know. I want to see the pictures of how they seize this shit. Like how is he storing these? Is there any place that he can sanitize them? Is that why they have like damn near 800? Did we only find 784? And there's like 8 billion.
From what it looks like, because there was a
And
picture that was
again,
posted of all the dildos, and it wasn't like they were all like one specific kind. They were just like all different sizes,
No,
and
they weren't
colors,
just.
and all
It
kinds of
wasn't.
shit.
They weren't all the same.
but
They were
There
all
was
different.
variety.
Again,
Variety
there
is the
there were
spice
some
of
that
life,
were-
my friend. And
They were
oh,
very
Diddy liked his variety
decorated.
well,
Let's
so
just
that's
say.
the thing. So if they were different, but also like the same company or something, like apparently the baby oil was as well. Um, buy stock in those companies if you're going to purchase that much of their shit. I mean, you got enough to supply a goddamn store for months. I would,
But
I'd say,
move yourself up from consumer to investor.
like, I don't even
Yeah,
think you
'cause, I mean,
need,
if
I don't
you're
even
shopping
think
that
that's
much-
insider
Make
trading.
some money back on your.
Yeah,
I don't even think that's insider trading. Like, if you just buy a bunch of stock in that company and then you go buy a bunch of their product, like, you
I
just
mean,
helping.
this is-
I'm just saying,
It's just selling to yourself.
especially like, well, I mean, like, I guess definitely goes down when you get arrested for shit, but you know.
The stock does go down a
And, like,
bit.
Yo, he offered them like $500 million and shit, or $500 million worth of assets, and they still said no about bond. Just
Yeah.
like, let me get a bond number, and they looked at that number and said, "Nah, son. Like, how much shit do you gotta have for the people that will let anybody out for an amount of money, like on the worst crimes ever, looks at you and says, nah, son." Like,
he's like, oh.
I mean,
Look
did he
here,
go?
let's just have a talk real quick before we talk about releasing.
Everybody probably simultaneously was like, nope, no, none of that.
And then the one guy was like, ah, yeah,
He did say a G5 airplane. Like that scene from Tropic Thunder where he's like, a G5 airplane.
it's a G5.
and half the reason that we're offering the G5 airplane is because he is a flight risk.
Right.
So
Oh, he's definitely a flight risk.
Oh,
He would
yeah.
instantly go somewhere
Yeah.
with no extradition. Just like Trump.
Mhm.
That's what Trump wants to do. Like, you hoping he wins presidency so he can
oh,
work. He knows he's got to go.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you that motherfucker's bags are packed.
When this investigation
without a doubt.
started with, when this whole thing started
Yeah.
with Diddy, didn't he leave the country at one point? When this all
Yeah.
started?
Yeah.
Why did he
Whenever
come
they
back?
raided his houses, he was on.
Right. Why did he come back? He got nabbed in New York, right?
Probably some contractual thing. I don't know. Or maybe he was.
I am
maybe he was
contractually
horny and
obligated.
maybe
I am
he was horny.
contractually obligated to not go to prison. So I'm not coming back if that were me. I'm just saying. I'm not coming back. I'm not going to prison.
what could he be contractually obligated to as the owner of the company?
Freak off. Another.
I
Freak
mean, but
off.
like, what are you really
Yeah.
doing with this? Yeah, you know,
We need you to sign off on these waivers for the baby Earl. All the
Right.
cases.
Is it,
We
Yeah.
can
you gotta sign the
Mr.
package
Combs,
slip.
we
You
got
gotta
we
sign.
got
You
your,
gotta sign these receipts.
No,
the
you get
18
that's,
Sorry,
wheeler
that's
just
it. He
boss.
dropped
came
off
back
all
out.
Gotta
the baby
sign
Earl.
these receipts.
They're
Don't
your
know
bank.
why,
Yeah.
The
but
18 wheeler just dropped off all the baby Earl.
Watch him being so
Yeah,
stupid.
we need
Watch
someone
him
to
being
sign
so
for
stupid
this.
on the
Someone's
back
got to
end.
sign for this.
He was so stupid on the back end. Cops called.
one
him,
of
like,
one of his goons just there, just sorry, boss. Don't know what to tell you.
I need a signature.
This is still the New York Police Department. This is the same people that spent all that money to catch the fair trippers. Like, you know, they spent like 10 times what they lost.
That's why I was
Yo.
doing a really bad New York voice.
But that's what I'm saying. So how about, like, how much you want to bet they first called and they're like, "Sir, this is the police. We're gonna need you to come in." And he's like, "Nah." And then they call back and they're like, "Sir, we need you to sign the packing slips for the delivery of this baby oil."
All right, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Go ahead.
Right? Like, you know
Go
what I'm
ahead,
saying?
take that,
They're
take
like,
that.
"Oh."
Hop on the Concorde and fly back to New York.
I was gonna say
Cuba,
10 minutes.
or wherever
10
he
minutes.
was.
I'll be there.
He
10
said,
minutes.
"No, I'll be there on Tuesday. Hold on.
The UPS guy
Just
like
have-
pulls
just
up
have the
badge
paperwork
out from
ready.
the side, goes,
Just have
"Gotcha."
the paper. Go ahead and take that. Take that. I had the paperwork. I'll be ready there.
Okay. We need to back up a bit because we're kind of slipping into Michael Jackson voices, and
Yeah, y'all are going higher octaves than me. Come on, what's wrong with that?
Dude, take that. Crazy. Dude, the fucking baby oiled Sean John Nikes. Bruh. What was that? Like, come on, son. And they said, take that on the side.
Doc Hazard said, "I'm gonna cry myself to sleep."
Like, dude, those are the greatest shoes ever at this point. Like, sorry.
I could never get
Like,
invited.
Yeah, how come you never get invited?
Didn't know you wanted to come on, Doc.
Yeah, we've had you on before. We didn't know you wanted to come back on. Shoot me a message, Doc. We'll talk to you.
Next week. Come
Yeah,
next week.
if you want to come on next week, we'll talk to you.
Thomas ain't here. He don't get to make the executive decisions today.
Right? Yeah, so cats and dogs going crazy. Mass hysteria. So yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Sorry, Tom. Yeah.
I wonder if he's
Luck-
listening. Or is he going to have to, like, hear this later when his phone
Well,
charges?
the live will be saved on the
You
on the
know
YouTube,
it's not
so
empty platitudes. We love you, Doc.
empty
I
platitudes.
can't
Oh,
see any
please.
comment.
My platitudes are at least half. They're not empty.
My latitudes are vertical, man.
And
They're all
angry,
weird.
you're only half helping there too. You realize that, right?
I'm just saying it's at the bare minimum. Those
Good,
are my
Doc.
platitudes. I'm just saying. I mean,
Actually, we got the VP debate coming up.
Is that this week?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
right,
on
that's
Tuesday.
This is Tuesday. Yeah,
That's the same day Deadpool Wolverine comes out.
Oh,
That is
comes to
correct.
streaming.
it comes out streaming on HBO Max Tuesday, y'all.
Oh, fantastic.
What does?
Wait, HBO Max? Why
Wolverine,
would it come?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Why would it come to Max?
It's coming
Oh, no.
to Disney.
Disney. That's right. Sorry.
I was like,
I always
dude,
think-
I don't have no HBO Max.
I
Don't
was
you?
always-
Don't
I
you
always
put
think
that
it's-
evil on me?
My bad. Damn,
Don't you do that to me, Ricky Bobby.
All the new shit always goes on HBO Max.
Usually, yes.
No.
DC.
They have the, well, they do have the Deadpool movies too, don't they?
What?
HBO.
No,
Disney has
No,
those.
they're on Disney. Yeah.
Disney
Yeah,
has everything.
Disney owns that shit now.
Disney Plus.
There's
And,
another, there's a- there's another
and
streaming-
they're even doing like some showings of like they have most of the Spider-Man series right now.
The only one I want to
Yeah,
see because I've only seen
I
it
think so.
once, and is what was the last one? No Way Home.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That one hasn't been on Disney yet. I know Sony's got an iron grip on it still, on Spider-Man still, but
Well, Sony has the ones
I
on the
I only
Andrew
saw it
Garfield ones.
once.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
The
You know,
now
I only saw it
the one
once in the
the
theater,
only
and
other
that
ones
was
that
when it
I want
came
to
out.
see
Like what?
and that Disney doesn't have are the Spider Verse.
oh yeah,
I
Into
wanna-
the Spider Verse.
Oh,
Yeah,
Into the
yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
I
Spider-Verse.
want to
yeah.
be able to watch those on demand, and the only place that has them is fucking Sony.
Yeah, and I saw the first
Yeah.
one initially on Netflix. I've not seen the second one. Is it just as good?
Oh yeah,
Oh
I've heard
yeah.
it is.
Oh, it's
those
Because
are
I remember
probably
amazing.
the
Yeah.
best. Spider-Man.
first one blew me away. I was like, I guess I'll watch this today, and I clicked it, and then like 10 minutes in, I'm like, what?
Oh yeah,
This is
no,
Yeah.
cool. This is cool. You know,
that
I
movie
like
was
it.
amazing. And then like the
Yes, it's
second one
fantastic.
Right.
follows, builds on the story, and just brings so much more into it. Like they took that character from like the bland ass version in the comics and made this like phenomenal, like whole new like everything about it. Like man, Spider Verse. Those movies are probably the best Spider. Like, I'm all about the new Spider-Man, the MCU Spider-Man and shit.
Mhm.
Tom, Holland, my
Yeah.
favorite of. I ain't gonna stress that, but like the Spider Verse movies are probably the best Spider-Man production ever, like ever.
Well, the first one was good. It's fantastic. Has an awesome
Oh, yeah.
soundtrack.
Agreed.
Just fucking the whole
Yeah.
movie jams. I mean, just from beginning to end, you're just like fucking in it.
Well, in
Oh,
the second one, the soundtrack keeps the same. I mean, the first song is "Guess Who's Back" by Rakim, and it just sets the same scene with like
Yeah.
New York and everything. But by the time it ends, you're just gonna be like,
Cool. Yeah,
I
I'm
need
definitely
the-
down for that.
Yeah, when it ends, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be
yeah.
Oh, well,
because
cool.
here's
Well,
the
I
thing,
was-
because you want to
okay.
you want to know
That
what
sucks.
happens.
You need to know what happens, and that's
Oh,
why you're mad. But at the same time,
so
like,
it's
you
is it
don't-
setting up a third one?
Oh, yeah.
yes.
yeah,
But that's the thing,
it leaves
like-
on a cliffhanger so bad.
I
you'll
knew
be
that at
pissed.
least.
Yeah, it's straight cliffhanger, like need part 3. But at the same time, like I thought about it, and though I was willing to sit through another 2.5 hours of movie, like it's a whole ass movie. Like I don't want them to rush that. You know, like that's the
Yeah.
thing. I don't
Mhm.
care if a movie's long as hell or has multiple parts, as long as it needs it. Just don't drag shit on to make it epic, and don't cram it down if it needs to be longer. Like I don't give a shit if you
Very
got
true.
the movie, like, you know, if part 2 is an hour and a half and part 1 was 2 hours, that's fine with me. I don't care. Just tell the story the way it needs to be told.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm
Yeah,
with you.
definitely. I agree.
That was like, you know, I would argue that Lord of the Rings is longer than it needs to be, but
Agree.
the
Oh,
Hobbit,
I have
Hobbit
all
I've
of
never
the
seen The Hobbit.
extended editions.
the Hobbit movies, like you took one book and you dragged it out into three-hour movies.
Okay,
Give me
that
a-
was ridiculous, but I still love them all.
I don't like the Hobbit movies. I'll watch Lord of the Rings. I don't like the Hobbit movies though, except for the first one. First one's the only one I like.
I say I don't much care for Lord of the Rings. I've seen them. I don't much care for
What?
them.
It's just people walking and people fighting. That's the whole movie. Big battle, walk. Big battle, walk. Big battle, walk. I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
They were still
And-
they were still monumental theatrical achievements.
I think I might be
As-
able with this
And still, I
conversation.
don't know somewhere within the movie they explain
If
it,
you
but
have an-
Oh, we may have
just
we
take
may
the
have
damn
offended
birds.
Dave.
If you have an opinion, Dave, we would love to hear
found,
it.
you found the first thing that actually offended me on this internet. God damn it! Are you kidding me?
What?
Lord of the Rings. Lord,
What?
yo, there's even a song about how Lord of the Rings is the greatest trilogy ever, with Killer Mike and Method Man on it. They ain't never been on the same track, and they're on the same track for the shit. I'm just saying. Screw the fact that it has all 4 hobbits and Stephen Colbert and fucking Elrond rapping in Gaelic. Or sorry, Elvish. Elvish. That's right. Agent Smith rapping in Elvish.
And that is fantastic.
Yes.
Well, because cookies need love like everyone else.
Look, it's got a better Archer than Hawkeye. And my man Rand Rose.
Oh,
Look, okay, and that's why The Hobbit is still okay. Because after all the social media laughing about how Legolas has the infinite arrow code in the first 3 movies,
Alright.
when they made The Hobbit, they made him run out of arrows.
yeah.
Like, he even grows the gravel and looks back and he's like, what the fuck?
That
It's a
is something that bothers me because they did that with Indiana Jones. In the very first Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, the dude with the sword comes out and he's just like casually, like, boom, shoots the guy, right? Then you
Vila
go-
said Megatron rapping in Elvish.
Megatron rapping in Elvish.
But he was like so calm. But then you go to Temple of Doom, which actually takes place before Raiders of the Lost Ark, and he goes to casually grab his gun and it's not there. I don't think he'd be as confident in Raiders of the Lost Ark if that happened after. I'd be like, "What? Do I got my gun?" You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? No.
Yeah,
I
I
can
feel
see
it.
it.
Like, why would you be calm the second time it happened when the first time you went for it and it wasn't there? I guess my point is Temple of Doom should have been after Raiders. Why did it have to be before? Could have just been after. Anyway, that's my rant. That's my nerd rant for the night. There you
Plot
go.
holes.
You're welcome. Plot a-holes early premiere, I guess. Teaser.
Yo, speaking
Dropping
of
that little
nerd
gem.
rant, have you heard the theories about Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom and how they're going to do it?
No.
I haven't heard it, but I have my own.
See, I came up with my own that I think, like, so the 2 I've heard that are like the mass random nerd YouTube channel ones are like Doctor Doom's going to come and it's just going to be a completely different performance, having nothing to do with it, just using him as another actor, which I think is bullshit. And then the story is going to follow, like, he brings evil Avengers or whatever, and that's going to be like the setup for Secret War. But, like, Secret War was all the heroes and villains, like, fighting each other, but not, like, as heroes and villains, just as Group A and Group B. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 So, like, all right. And this is like me and my kid went down this hole, like, just thinking about this shit, right? Like, why Robert Downey Jr.? Like, yeah, he's a great actor and everything, but I was like, man, all right. If you take the fact that, like, the most heartbreaking moment for pretty much the whole thing so far was what Spider-Man saying, like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It became like one of the pivotal things and really drew people's attention to, like, the Russos and who did this and made the 2 parts and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So they want that same feeling back. So it's supposed to hurt to see him like that. So we went.
And to compound on that, whenever they reunited whenever Hulk snapped and everybody came back and Tony just runs up and hugs him.
Yeah.
That's the most emotion that we've seen out of Iron Man ever.
Exactly. Right? So here's my theory on it. They're going to ride that moment, but, like, in the reverse way. So the Fantastic Four comes from the same universe as this Doctor Doom, apparently, is the one other concrete thing I've heard. So if he somehow, like, okay, in the Secret Wars thing, Molecule Man was like the anchor being, right? In every universe, but they don't have him here. So what if in most, like, because Deadpool already brought in the anchor being, you have that. If in most universes the anchor being was Kang, who now needs to get out of there because of Jonathan Major's problems and shit, Doom wipes him out, thus gaining his powers and shit, right? So then he's able to see different realities and realizes that when the Avengers have their struggle inevitably, and they're like, damn it, if we just had Tony, and Deadpool's like, well, why don't we go get another one? And he pretends to be the same kind of Tony. They bring him to this universe, and then he can try and take Loki's power. So he controls everything. which kind of like fits because like I think in what the 2015 run, his throne was Yggdrasil, which is kind of the same thing Loki's sitting on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to condense this down. This had a lot more detail.
Which actually, it's loosely based. Do you remember? I can't remember what the comic book series was that it was based off of. Did you ever play the Marvel Ultimate Alliance game?
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
Where Doom goes to Asgard and kills Odin, or he steals the Odin Force from Odin while he was in the Odin sleep. So he has the power of a god.
Right.
It's going to be kind of like that, but he's going to try to kill Loki to gain the power of a god, the god of Yggdrasil.
Oh, I did forget one thing. Okay, so the whole reason that the Spider-Man thing tripped us off for me was, so he's pretending to be the Tony Stark from this reality, right? 616, but it's actually Doom from that one. The only person that recognizes it, because they sense it, is Spider-Man. But nobody knows who the fuck he is anymore, thanks to Doctor Strange's spell.
No, they don't know who Peter Parker is. They don't know who Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Well, they don't know that Peter Parker's Spider-Man. They don't know who Peter Parker is, so they don't know the close relationship that Peter Parker had with Iron Man.
With Iron Man, yeah.
So they have no reason to trust his opinion on Iron Man because they think he's a new guy.
But wait, the Fantastic Four are still going to know who Doom is.
Unless he pretends to be Tony Stark. And they see the footage of Tony Stark and they're like, oh, okay. And they're like, wait, he came from where? Because they don't know it's from this one. They come after he's here. They're the other people that recognize it, and then it turns Spider-Man into the right guy, and they'll probably use like the paper bag scene as like a cameo thing or whatever. Because that fits to get like Spider-Man on the side of the Fantastic Four, which kind of like mirrors the first comic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I hope they do something because the current state of the MCU, in my opinion, is just like kind of all over the place.
Deadpool
it's just saturated.
There's no.
It's just saturated. There's just so much. It's just saturated.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Infinity Saga was a monumental achievement. I think it should have ended there. Like, you did this great thing, 10, 11, 12 movies. Cool. But it's just, it's all about money. They all care about the money. The studios and shit.
Well, there's plenty of stories to pull from where they could keep it going for a long time, but they gotta not up the ante so much that we don't care. Then that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, by bringing Galactus into the Fantastic Four movie, you start really quickly because that was the absolute end of the Earth's Mightiest Heroes animated series, the Galactus thing, because everybody on the fucking planet had to come together to fight this thing. All the heroes, all the villains, that was the ultimate team up. Like, everyone was like, okay, we are all literally fucked if we don't fix this.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So.
That I would like to see. That'd be dope. But they gotta have, like, really cool versions of all the other characters and shit. Like, I don't like how they treated Abomination and She-Hulk. Like, I think it was funny, but I still want, like, the big wrecker guy. You know?
Well, that was what Agents of Smash was for.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
I used to.
Are they?
But
they're not.
I used to love Agents of Smash. Yeah.
Are they doing that? Is that the plan with the Red Hulk and the Smart Hulk?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And the other, what was the other one?
A-Bomb.
Yeah.
Well, A-Bomb, but Hulk's son or whatever that showed up. Scar.
Yeah.
He's in there.
Yeah, and She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk, yeah.
I don't know. All the peppering is there. I don't know if that's actually going to be what they do. I doubt it. That's way too much CGI for them to do. But then again, we've
But
done
hey.
crazy. We had Guardians of the Galaxy, so maybe.
At
Yeah,
this
if
point,
anything,
it's
I
all
could-
it's all spectacle at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
They
if anything,
focus
they
less
did,
on the spectacle and focus more on the story.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's the whole thing is that with the with the Infinity Saga and all ones before that, it was just movies, and the only show was just Agents of Shield. Now,
Problem is whenever they focus on the story, they get no views.
right?
Whenever they focus on
But-
the spectacle, they get views.
Well, of course,
Like,
But
man.
yeah, but if they focus on
WandaVision's ratings were phenomenal.
Yeah, but see,
Falcon
and here's the
Falcon
thing.
and Winter Soldier,
they were focusing on
was
characters that
shit.
people love.
but it was
But
that was my favorite of
Yeah.
those.
yeah, but see,
Oh, yeah, it was
and
a
that's
great
the thing.
series.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, that not Falcon, yeah, Falcon and yeah, it had a better storyline than WandaVision, but WandaVision was like it. People were bigger, more fans of Wanda, so that's to me that's why I got a bigger, more of a rating. But see, the
That-
thing is, what for me is just what killed it. Everything was just the whole saturation of the TV shows with WandaVision and then with Miss
Loki
Marvel,
and
Loki, and
Same thing Star
Setting-
Wars is doing with their 900 offshoot series. I mean,
yeah,
at least Star Trek has the modesty to keep it to just a couple, like just a few, not
right.
not 15
Just
different
one or two at a
series.
time.
Just one or two, nothing
Right.
crazy.
But,
Listen,
but
I don't
I'm telling you,
even think
Star Wars be
and
dropping like
we haven't put out a movie in a few years, so just calm down.
Star Wars. I
Yeah, right.
I kept up with the Mandalorian. That was my favorite one, honestly.
what turned me off is that I was actually under the impression we were supposed to get like this Avengers style movie finale for all of the series for Boba Fett, Mandalorian, Ahsoka, all of them like converging in one movie, and then they like scrapped it because they want to do Ahsoka season 2 through 15. You know, 'cause that got super popular.
I could live with that. Just doing Ahsoka if it was took that sort of concept of it being like a whole Avenger style, but it just being
Oh yeah, George
I'm
said
so-
Daredevil and Punisher are coming soon.
oh, yeah, Daredevil and Punisher. Yeah. So
Oh, John Bernthal. Anyway,
Yo.
I'm sorry.
The greatest thing I've ever seen. So
Sorry,
people are
sorry,
asking
my
all-
bad.
People are asking all the celebrities that have played Marvel characters, like, "Yo, were you asked about Wolverine and Deadpool?" So Thomas Jane got asked. He's like, "No, I was never asked." But he's like, "I want to know what John Bernthal's Punisher's up to." Like, I was like, "Yo, even he likes it."
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
John
Thomas
Bernthal was
Jane
awesome.
said, "Yeah, I want to know what that Punisher's up to." It was like,
Yeah.
yo,
he was.
So-
Yeah, that series was awesome. I mean, they're bringing back Matt. What's his name?
Murdoch,
Matt
or
Murdock.
yeah,
Not Matt
Charlie
Murdoch. The actor Johnny Cox. Thank you.
Charlie Cox.
So
Charlie.
Charlie Cox, right? They're okay. Sorry. Yes, Charlie Cox. They're bringing him back. Why can't they bring back John? That's my whole point.
They are.
Are they bringing him back?
Yeah,
So he's.
yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Berthal signed up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he signed up, and he was like the most popular one anyway. So,
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
but his is the grittiest. Like, I will say though, I did like Ray Stevenson because that one was like killing motherfuckers like it was supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially when
That's
he
straight
blew
up,
off the guy's head like right at the bottom jaw, just the top up and gone. I was like, all right, well, this is that kind of party.
yes. Hey,
This
all
is
right.
blade level door, cool. Like,
But yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, that the Ray Stevens Punisher. He fuck a motherfucker up quick. He fuck everybody up quick.
Damn, Gilbert, we done turn the villain's view. We done turn the villain's view into Rules of Nerdquisition After Dark.
right.
Oh yeah.
Slash pop
Oh,
plot
yeah.
a-holes.
Slash plot 8 holes. See, we did a little
Little bit of
mixed
everything.
mesh.
I mean,
I
we
just thought
talked
that-
Put a little spice on.
We
Say
talk
we
political
ju-
shit.
we just season it up, baby. We just season it up a little bit.
We do talk political shit, but I mean, what's left to talk about at this point? It's just like, God, can we get through this shit? Get Kamala Harris
We got
into
something to do
office
on.
So
and
please get
just,
her in office.
Yeah.
God, just can we be, I need to be done with it.
JD Vance is gonna drop out of politics and open up a cookie shop.
Really? I
Yeah,
thought he
look.
was going to open up an Ashley Furniture.
He's gonna have his
Yeah,
own talk
look,
show
just
called
because-
Cookies on the Couch.
So look, just because JD Vance, just because he sits in a massage chair and he goes, "Ooh, girl, you nasty," that my family's here. That is not for us to
In
judge.
front of my what?
My
His
wife is
favorite
here. Ooh, girl, you
favorite
nasty.
couch brand is Easy Boy.
He's
Look,
going to start
that
a
is
talk
not
show.
our place
gonna
to
talk-
judge.
He's going to start a talk show, and they're just everybody's going to come over to sit on the couch or look at the couch and be like,
Why do you have iced oatmeal cookies everywhere? Ew.
Somebody will be like, "Don't sit on that spot. Don't sit on that spot."
Like you don't eat it, JD.
those aren't iced oatmeal cookies. Those are cream pies.
Oh,
Those are oatmeal cream pies. Cream pies, yeah. Oh my god.
Twilight hell is our political system right now. Like the political field is just insane. Then we got like Marjorie Taylor Greene battling it out with some other bitch to see who's crazier. Like Lauren Boebert, right? Isn't that who's crazier right now? We could say the most.
I haven't heard much about Bobert lately.
Actually, Marjorie has actually been sounding rather sane. She has
Well, I mean, compared to
been
Laura Loomer, yeah.
she's been walking back a lot of her old rhetoric.
Especially
And-
some of the racism directed towards the people in Springfield, the Haitian people.
Yes.
Yes.
She was
Mhm.
standing up against racism being directed at them. I was like, what? What? Is
Yeah.
this
I was like,
is this the right timeline? I mean, I must
Oh,
have jumped because something happened.
and all I could think was, hold on, give her 30 seconds, let her
I was
complete
like,
her thought, let her complete her thought.
So because
Let's not jump for
no way
joy
to
yeah,
yet.
it's gonna be
Lane.
one of those. You had me in the first half, and then it's
Yeah.
gonna fly off the rails. I know it's gonna fly off the rails. And then, wait, no, it didn't fly off the rails. What?
No.
What?
I mean, that's like I see. That's the thing with me. Like, okay, sure, you can sound different now. I want to see you apologize and acknowledge that you didn't before. Like,
Oh hell no, that ain't ever gonna happen.
That will
That-
never
Because-
happen. That will
Well, that's
never
the thing.
happen.
Like, when
No,
it boils down to
that
it-
ain't ever gonna happen.
is like
I don't think that fully computed in my brain when you said it. I was like, what? No,
well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, okay,
it
so
does not
then I
compute.
guess here's the political conversation for the night. Is accountability something that we could agree on as a bipartisan thing? Like, wouldn't everybody in every political party, like, as a voter, doesn't matter which side you vote for, wouldn't you want accountability for your side, period? Like, and I'm not talking specifically about anything we got going on right now. I just mean here forward, period. Like,
I
I
know
don't give a shit
I mean,
who it is. Like,
Ideally,
we can't, like, I don't think you can actually actively trust anybody that doesn't hold themselves and their peers accountable, because that's how you get to where we're at now. Like, like I had to get checked. I did not pay this much attention to voting at all, to especially on anything like not super big before this shit, and that's partially my fault that we're in this shit because I didn't. So many of us didn't. Now we're like in dire fucking straits, and it's like, okay, time to pay attention to everybody on the ballot because shit.
So,
you know,
yeah.
if Trump started every speech with, "All right, here is a list of the things that I said wrong last rally, and just like check them off one by one. And said, okay, now here's where we're gonna go. Here's what we're gonna talk about next. I might start to take him seriously. That ain't ever gonna happen.
It's never going to happen.
Oh, no.
His ego, his narcissism is it's to his core. He can't overcome that.
Exactly. That's like his whole thing is for him, whereas like
Mm-hmm.
at least anyone else is for them or their party and bullshitting us. You know, like this is so obviously for the ego. Like all the shit he's marketing, never the fact dude doesn't answer a fucking question.
No. Look.
Oh, that's
Ever.
a trend. I see
Yeah.
that a lot with politicians these days, though. Nobody answers questions anymore. They always just beat around the bush and go this way and deflect that way. And it's like, come on.
Give half an answer.
So
and then
that's
Well,
my
and-
answer.
And I know that, you know, politicians giving a direct answer, then they're going to be held fully accountable for what they say because they gave, you know, yeah, this is this and it's that and it's solid, da da da. And so I understand kind of giving a half answer, but leaving it open. You know, so that way, you know, just in case, you know, that something happens and whatever they had planned falls through or whatnot, then hey, the answer is still was left open. But shit happened. But with him, he just won't answer the motherfucker at all. He just starts talking and talking and talking until he just runs out of time.
He talks like he's on a time limit and he's just trying to fill the time.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
He just rambles
Like,
about
I got-
random
I got-
shit.
Just
I gotta
rambles
talk
until the
for
time runs
2
out.
minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go.
Well, it's
My
always about
business, whenever I was here in Chicago, it was wonderful.
It was wonderful. That's such great food.
There was
The
a
food was
guy,
so
he
great.
lived
They had a
down the
little
street,
kid, and
but he worked uptown.
yeah, and just little shit like that. Just riding out the clock because he has no fucking idea. He has no fucking
No
clue.
idea.
His wife's
he's-
name was Mary.
He's a bullshitter that can't even like bullshit real time. You know?
it's like could you at
And-
least rhyme
And the worst part of it all, his constituents will take that 3 or 4 random sentences that I took there and be like, he's so inspirational.
right? They'll make up their own
What
meaning.
did he just say?
They're
Like, I would
completely brainwashed. They're completely brainwashed. Nothing we tell them. Everything he says is 10 Commandments, etched in stone.
Yeah.
They're just like,
I'd be
okay,
less upset if he would at least start rhyming because the dude's already freestyling every time he opens his mouth. Like he won't write a speech.
Oh, you put a beat to it. Man, he doesn't have to rhyme. All you gotta do is just put a beat to it. I mean, it has been proven
Oh, that was
time
my
and time and time and
favorite.
time again over on TikTok. Every time when he says something, and then what happens? They're eating the
They're
dogs,
eating the
eating
cats.
the cat,
They're
eat the
eating
cat.
the dog. Eating the cat.
Oh no,
put a
my
beat to
favorite
it.
was just like what last week. Whenever he said, "Aren't you proud to have a nominee that doesn't use teleprompters?" And and I'm like, you know, we could see you, right? You have 2 teleprompters right in front of you.
So you know we can see you.
You're not
the
look.
rest of
You
the
may
world
not
can
look
see
at
you.
the bastards, but they're there.
The teleprompter lost its life. When you
Yeah,
get-
that teleprompter gave its life for democracy.
that teleprompter was a real American hero. Yeah, and I don't mean G.I. Joe.
But it was there. It was there. And knowing is half the battle. The biggest, hugest battle.
Oh, look like we are getting close to the end of the show, so I think we need to start wrapping things up. So let's go with we're gonna do final thoughts, or we're just gonna keep just bullshitting to the end.
Let's bullshit to
right.
the end.
Keep
Yeah,
riding.
that's bullshit.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
bullshit.
so
Bullshit
wait.
to the end.
I got a stoner thought for you.
All right, what's your stoner thought? What?
So like, there's no parent to God, right? Like the Christian God, there's no parent to that. It's just the all being is started in whatever, right? So we're starting there. And then you got that verse about created man in its own image, right? But how does everyone come into the world as a fucking baby? Did you ever think, like, when you read through all the stories and shit, like, what if it's no meaning? What if it's just an infant going fucking ape shit, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, accidentally, like, spill some shit over, flood shit. Like, not like, you know what I mean? Like, no divine purpose, just its unguided madness and chaos is the creator of all of us. And it's an infant. It's just an infancy, like growing to whatever the fuck form it is. So it has no idea. And that's the different eras we're going to pass through.
So just a god baby being a god baby, doing
Oh,
god baby.
yeah.
things.
Yeah. So like the Great Flood was just him knocking over.
Not knocking over, but like, just like, you know, curing out.
Come on, let me have this one. He's knocking over a glass of water.
This
Or
bitch
he could
slapping
be
the
beating
wall.
himself.
Bah.
Hey,
Well, I've always preferred my Jesus in a T-shirt with a tuxedo on it.
because I like to
Yeah.
party and I like my Jesus to party.
I don't know why that's funny, but it is.
It is funny.
That's my Jesus, man.
The church of the dude.
Jesus is my father-in-law, but he pronounces it Jesus.
This is like, I've had these dumbass thoughts forever.
If you go back into like early Hebrew scripture and stuff, the Christian God, whatever you want to call him, was actually a minor god in a larger pantheon. If you go way back, and he like separated. So did he like lead a coup or something? Kill all the other gods off or chase them off? I'm just wondering,
He got mad. Stop making
Because
fun of me.
the one commandment says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." He's not saying there's no other gods. He's just saying, "I'm the one. I'm the shit. You smell that? That's me. I'm the shit."
It's Rick Sanchez.
You
Exactly.
hear that? Because it's me. I'm one. It's only me. Not anyone else. Morty, you did it.
I was just thinking, like, we've all seen Love and Thunder. If he was coming into, if God, the Christian God, was in that pantheon of gods that was all headed by Zeus, and you had like Bast and all the other gods there, where would he be in that pantheon or that
Whatever
Senate?
it was, he was a lesser storm god. That's where he originally came from, in the pre-Christian version.
Janitor's closet.
Sometimes sometimes you just gotta grab a bucket. Sometimes you just gotta grab a bucket.
Sometimes you need a mop and a bucket. Because, hey,
Yeah.
Zeus like Diddy. I mean, shit get wild.
Sometimes you need a mop and a bucket, unless you're Andrew Tate.
Well,
Yeah,
because
shit get wild.
cleanliness is next to godliness.
Don't
Yeah,
try to
it's
clean
like-
up all
yeah.
that baby. Don't try to clean up all that
Dude.
baby Earl with mop water. That's
The only
right.
thing,
I mean,
the only
slippery
thing
now.
that came into
Yes.
mind when you
It's
said
just gonna
that,
separate out. It's not gonna work right.
yeah,
not
you
gonna
said
work.
cleanliness is next to godliness. The only thing that popped into my head was that, like, hey, dirty. Maybe I
You gotta use some. You gotta use some like wood chips, and then clean that up. Something to absorb.
Yeah, speaking of which, Angry, how do I get one of those Villain Guild shirts?
I'm putting together the store. We're going to be relaunching it in the next coming weeks. What
I was
I
gonna say,
will
I'm
do,
thinking- oh.
what I'll do is, I'll go ahead and get a shirt. Well, do the shirts, do the guild shirts regardless. I'll start with those and then start sending those out. But when I do, I will hit you up because the shirts I'm gonna start doing this sometime this week. Probably
Nice.
starting tomorrow. So one like it be a guild shirt tomorrow. So I will hit you up so I can know where to send it and get all that taken care of. That's
Yeah,
all I'm gonna
'cause,
do with that.
I was gonna say if I gotta check with my homie that I'm going with, but if I'm able to wear it, I'm going to the New Jersey Hip Hop History Museum induction of Redman and Method Man. So I'm gonna be meeting them and helping her interview him.
Nice.
Yeah, like I'm geeking out
Cool.
about that.
Yeah. Fuck
Like
yeah.
right? Like fucking it's Redman and Method Man. Shit.
Fuck yeah.
Well, there's performances by like fucking KRS-One and shit, live graffiti show, breakdance and shit. I'm like, what?
Oh.
Like, it's got like the whole fucking spectacle and shit going on. It's an all day fucking thing.
Oh, absolutely. Fuck-a-lutely fuck yeah. Oh,
Do we have
yeah,
anybody
yeah.
in Jersey?
Got you. I got you. I got you.
We got any villains in Jersey?
I think so.
Hmm.
I think so. I can't remember who offhand, but I think so.
We need to find out. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going yet. I gotta find out. I think it's on the 12th.
All right, that's cool. We are close to that, so I guess yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. So we got coming up next. We have
Conversations with T. Nathan.
Conversations with T. Nathan. No, he's probably gonna be talking about the Baby Earl too. Hey.
You're
It's the oh my gosh. We need a new topic next week. We need
No,
a-
I don't think we.
No,
the way
T. Nathan's,
no, look, the
T.
way,
Nathan's way more sophisticated than we are.
right.
Come on, man.
So the way this whole thing is coming out with Diddy and now finding the date rape drug mixed in with the baby oil. Oh, it's
Yeah,
only
right.
it's only gonna get worse or better, depending on how you look at it.
What is it? What is it meant to be distracting us from?
That's a good question.
I'm just
That is
asking.
an excellent question.
That is an
That's
excellent question,
fantastic. What's Israel doing right now?
right? So
Or
we're,
us, Congo.
so we're all looking at here, but what's going on over here?
Yeah, that's
So
and
we're
that's like
all
that.
seeing this. What's going
What
on
new
right here?
proxy war are we starting?
Yeah, my point exactly. Something's going down. Something's going down.
So
Just
that was our
keep your eyes
conspiracy.
open. Just
That was
keep-
our
be
that was
aware.
our
That's
conspiracy soapbox for the minute.
Elon's doing that to try and
Yeah.
wipe that picture of him as a 20-year-old college grad off the internet.
That too.
Have you seen that picture?
Elon's all about all kinds of fuck shit.
Have you seen a picture of him younger? Like,
Yes.
I hate to
Yes.
admit it, but he did whatever his version of a glow up is. He did the glow worm. Like,
He did something.
that's kind of what he
did
looked
something.
like. And he looked like a fucking. You remember like the original glow worm and that weird ass song? Like that was Elon Musk.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Why you have to put that image in my head? Anyways, we go ahead and end this show. So
Love it.
this has been a great show. We are high as fuck.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed this roller coaster ride with us as we talked about a little bit of anything and everything. And so, on that one, I will say